Ray Fisher talks Geoff Johns altercation. I was wondering yesterday. I even thought about it yesterday. I'm like, Ray Fisher's been pretty quiet when it comes to all the stuff that he was already talking about when it came to Joss Whedon, which Joss Whedon has been really quiet. I don't think the guy has tweeted anything. He's been ignoring Twitter, which is funny. Yeah, but they're not really long sleeves. It's a baseball shirt. It's what I wore to work today. It's not technically long sleeves, but you know. Anyways, I gotta ignore the live chat sometimes when random stuff like that. But anyways, he's been pretty damn quiet, Joss Whedon for sure. But now we got, of course, Geoff Johns is like under fire right now, and you know it's great, it's fantastic. So here it is right there. During the LA reshoots of for Justice League, Geoff Johns summoned me to his office to belittle and admonish my. Wait, let me read that again. Jesus. During the LA reshoots of Justice League, Geoff Johns summoned me to his office to belittle and admonish my and my agent's attempts to take grievances up the proper chain of command. He then made a thinly veiled threat to my career. This behavior cannot continue. And of course, yeah, accountability while we entertain it. So there we go. I mean, it's kind of funny seeing the reactions to this too. And thank you, Just Sad Face, for linking me to that. I actually didn't see this till I got home because I was in a freaking meeting and that went over. And then I just had Google's admonish. Let me Google that for you. Accountability greater. Yeah, fully agreed. But so I didn't see this till I got home and I was like, oh shit, there it is. He's finally talking about more. And this time he's going after Geoff Johns. Now, you guys have heard my stance on Geoff Johns for the longest. I mean, you have. And I know there's some people out there that are like hating this because they love Geoff Johns. They love his work and everything. And I always say time and time again, it's okay. It's okay to appreciate the man's work. He's given us some great books. It's perfectly fine. But when it comes to the movies, he was a whole different beast. Okay. He was trying to be Kevin Feige too. His ego, his head just inflated. I'm surprised the ball cap could fit over it, pretty much. And like I said, one thing my source always told me, he said he would never, ever buy a Geoff Johns book again after all the shit that he pulled when it came to Justice League. And even before that, with BBS too. When he first got brought on. I mean, we saw that image, the interview with him and Feige, and just the way that Geoff was looking at him, fucking Geoff. The way that he was looking at Feige, I mean, he would look like he was in love. Looked like he was in love. I don't even think he was wearing a ball cap either. I think in that interview or photo shoot, I don't think Johns was wearing a ball cap. I think Feige was, but for some reason Geoff didn't want to because he wanted to look good for his fucking crush, for his idol, I guess. Geoff, that's right. I still intend reading his JL. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Read his stuff. It's perfectly fine. Like I think the guy's scum, and I've said that for a bit. Stuff, like I said, the stuff that I heard and stuff that I keep hearing. I mean, it was funny how there was women coming out that were essentially Me Tooing him, but it didn't go anywhere. I'm wondering if even more is going to come out because that's what I've been hearing too when it comes to all this shit. That Geoff Johns was, he's a little, not exactly the best individual when it comes to the ladies. And when it comes to all this, I mean, I kind of worry about the backlash that this might get for Ray Fisher, but like he says, he could back up everything. He's putting his career on the line and he doesn't give a shit. He knows that he'll be, it's whatever, and but the fact of the matter is it's getting to the point where Geoff Johns is he's supposed to be at DC Fandom. Okay. He's supposed to be at DC Fandom. I'm wondering if that's going to happen now. Okay. I think he's going to chicken out. I think he's just going to, yeah, I really don't think he's going to show up at DC Fandom, especially if Fisher keeps on throwing some stuff out there. I mean, Fisher might go on like a few days in a row of tweeting shit. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, but it just seems like Fisher is about ready to, he's ready to play some more hardball. He's going to throw some more stuff out there. I mean, he didn't mention John Berg in this one, but he might mention Berg in the next one. I don't know. But it's all looking great. It's all pretty Crazy. No ball cap confirmed. So yeah, he wasn't wearing a ball cap during that thing. Isn't he going bald too? Isn't Geoff Johns like kind of losing his hair, or he is losing his hair or something like that? Isn't that one of the reasons why he's always wearing a ball cap? I don't know. But I don't know. I think it's great because, it's time that it all gets revealed. The thing I wonder, I just want to know other people's sides. I want to hear from Momoa, Affleck. I sometimes I just don't think those guys are actually going to say anything because of, because they have contracts and careers. I don't know. Fisher's just like, fuck it. I don't give a shit. He's all, I don't really care. I mean, he doesn't have anything to worry about. He's not married, doesn't have any kids. So it makes perfect sense that he's just like, whatever. But yeah, Ray is a good lad. He seems like he has a really great heart, doesn't he? And I'm still wondering what the backlash, if there's going to be any backlash towards him. I'm sure there's going to be. And like I said, we gotta support him no matter what happens, no matter what gets revealed. We just got to support him. And I think no matter what, we will, because Fisher just seems like such a genuine guy. He's just genuine. Like, you could sit there and have a really intelligent, thoughtful, philosophical, even conversation. I mean, when I was watching him on Justice Con, he just seems so relaxed and so cool. I mean, even though like he's sitting there and getting interviewed by 3 people, and it's just like a very relaxed dynamic, a very relaxed atmosphere. He went off and he spoke his truth. He wanted to get it out there, just like Snyder did. That's one of the things one of my favorite things about Justice Con was the fact that it gave a platform for these people to really just get it out there. I mean, of course, when it came to like Porter and other people and stuff like that, they weren't going to say too much. But, when it came to Fisher and Snyder, they just said everything. Burn the shit to the ground, Joss Whedon. That's right. So that's what's so great about this. Yeah, and his streams too. Like, his streams have cool vibes. I mean, he's got that soothing, like, deep voice that just you want him to be like a late night DJ, just sipping some coffee and just playing some, I don't know, blues or something like that. I don't know. He just got that, that deep, smooth voice, spinning the hits. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So. Zach never mentioned Joss Whedon. Yeah, he never did. But he never mentioned him. But he also said that he would never use that footage. He said he'd burn it to the fucking ground. He said a lot of things about Joss Whedon's footage. So yeah, he never mentioned him by name. But he did mention that he doesn't want to use any of that footage. Come on. Okay? Yeah. Fucking booyah that shit, motherfucker. But yeah. Oh, God. It's just... When you watch that clip of him saying booyah, you could see it in his face that he didn't want to do it. You could see it. You could see it in his face. Like, he's just like, booyah. He's just, there's nothing behind it, There's no feeling behind it because he didn't want to say it. He didn't want to fucking say it. I mean, yes, booyah is something that Cyborg says on the Titans cartoon. And it got parlayed into like the show and stuff like that. But it didn't originate in a fucking comic book. And they didn't want to I don't know. It's just frustrating. It's like, you got to say booyah. You got to say booyah. And then, of course, when Berg, retorts on what Fisher said at first, he goes, yeah, he didn't want to say booyah. He kept putting his grievances that he didn't want to say booyah. It's like, yeah, because that wasn't in the original script. Sorry that an actor that was cast by a certain individual that was supposed to direct the movie, sorry that he's pushing back on all the changes that are being made. It's just gross, man. It's just gross. What the fuck is wrong with booyah? It's lame. It doesn't really fit the tone. I mean, fan service is fine. I get it. Even if it was in Zack Snyder's Justice League, I wouldn't be like, but I'd kind of be like, sometimes fan service doesn't work. For instance, the fan service that pisses me off, that I cringed at every time I watch it, my butthole just, and even in the movie theater, and you guys have heard me bitch about it before, Dark Knight Rises at the end with Officer Blake, and when he gives like his passport or his license or whatever, and she goes, you should use your real name, Robin. Ugh. And I love Christopher Nolan. I do, but that was horrible. Everybody in the movie theater were like, yes, fucking Robin, yes, I understood that. Everybody was like Captain America and Avengers. I understood that reference. Robin, get it? And I was like, ugh, I hate it. Ugh. I really fucking hate it. Ugh, gross, man. I really hate it. I just hate that that's like fan service to the max right there. You got to wonder like what was the conversation when it came to that? It doesn't seem like Christopher Nolan would go for something like that. But then again, who knows? Maybe he did. But it just man, I tell you what. Should have just been Richard. Oh, you should use your real name, Richard or Dick. You should go by Dick, you dick. I don't know. It's just frustrating, I must say. Frustrating. How about suck it, bitches? Someone says check my DMs. I get scared when somebody says that. That was a good movie. Stop shit. I'm not saying it was a bad movie, Rosemary. Okay, I enjoy Dark Knight Rises. I hate that part. It's okay to really hate a specific part of a movie. It's fine. It's fine. I do like the movie though. It's the weaker one out of the trilogy. I will say that, but you know, it's still a good Batman movie. You know, Tom Hardy's Bane will just. I still remember seeing that first image, man. That guy has a fucking crazy back trap kind of thing going on, man. When that guy like gets bulked up, I mean, his traps are just like ginormous and then his back muscles are like bigger than his fucking pecs. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm always afraid of. When someone says, check your DMs, I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on? All right, I'm going to check real quick. And I swear to God, if there's a dick in there and it's not Dick Grayson, well then. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'll give you that. Okay, all right, I'm digging this. Hold on a sec. I won't show my private DMs, I swear. not this time. Jeez, that's pretty cool. I appreciate this little piece of here. Let me just show you guys real quick. Booyah! Speaking of booyah, look at that shit. Good job. Very good job. Yeah, that's right. I'm sitting in the bat chair. That's pretty good. That is very good. You did a very good job at that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you got my girl Diana looking down at me, just totally mesmerized by my awesomeness with my shades on and everything. She is just totally just smitten over me right there. 100% smitten right there. Wearing my bat shirt. Come on. That's right. You like my shoes? My Adidas? That chair is on Amazon for $3,000 if you want it. What? Oh, the bat chair? Yeah. $30,000? Jesus Christ. Drinking liquid Viagra. Oh, I know. That's exactly what I'm drinking, man. God, keep up with her all night? Woo! I let her tie me up and I let her tie me up with that. Damn, I just ruined the joke. Shit. I was going to say, I let her tie me up and I'll tell her the truth. Not really a good joke. And I ruined it. So there you go. But thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's good stuff right there. I love it. It's good fan art right there, man. Just glad it wasn't like I said, someone says check your DMs. I get a little scared, you know. You never know, especially when I was just mentioning Dick before this. Got a little freaked out, but okay. But anyways, thank you. I appreciate that, man. That was awesome. I'm gonna have to go ahead. I'll post that after I'm done with the show today. So, but anyways, yeah, I just would not be surprised, guys. I would not be surprised if Geoff Johns ends up ducking out of DC Fandom. I just would not be surprised. Especially if more stuff comes out, I just wonder what else Fisher's going to say. And I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I really am looking forward to it. So yeah, exactly. She's like, Steve, who? That's right. You got the DP. The DP. That's right. My initials. Oh, what's going on? Hey, what's up? MK trailer at DC Fandom? That might happen. Well, they've been teasing a lot with the MK11, right? I don't know if they'll end up showing anything from the movie. I'm curious to see some footage from the damn movie. So I don't know. Uh-oh. Geoff is here. You ain't going to Fandom, you fuck.